Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I want you to thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a wonderful first couple of weeks of 24. And so we're doing this from Monday the 15th to Sunday the 21st of January. And how I work is I call in my guides, eyes and spirit who love me, ask them to come close to give you what you need for the upcoming week, any tips, techniques, exercises that may come along with that. Okay, wonderful. So let's get into it. Before we start, really helps me when you if it's Facebook, if you like and following my Facebook page, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Really helps me to get out there and to be able to give free content to more people. So really appreciate it if you like this and share it on and follow me and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so let's get on with the weekly reading. I'll just seal off, tune in, call everyone in, and we'll get straight into it. Okay, so they're saying that for quite a lot of us in 23 and coming up to the end of 23 and into the start of 24, there's been a bit of a bumpy ride. And with that bumpy ride, the reason why these bumps occur is because it's basically about helping us to release stuff that we just don't need anymore, whether that's old perceptions, identity, aspects of ourselves that are outdated in our identity, thoughts, processes, different things like that. And it shakes us up, so we actually stop and really think about where we are at the moment and what we're really looking for and what we're really wanting. And on top of that, what we're prepared to give, both to ourselves and to other people. And now when you're really giving both to yourself and to other people, and you're really doing this by owning it in a really big way, like 100% pure, it's always done in love, even when that's to yourself, which might seem like a bit of a, I can't think of it, paradox at the moment. But it actually really is. When you really allow yourself to give to yourself, you are inherently giving to other people. When you are really allowing yourself to fully give to others, you are really giving to yourself as well. But this is important for these things to be in balance. So allow yourself a little bit of time to kind of, if you are thinking about, oh shit, I made it through 23, what's 24 going to be in store for me? About what happened, ruminating about what you want and what you're looking for. Think about some of the things that sort of the elements, how you felt about some of the aspects when you were shaken up a little bit. Did this create sort of rejection, despair, anxiety, different things like that? Were you feeling displaced? And it's really about going, okay, let me have a look into these. Okay, if I was feeling rejected, am I rejecting myself in particular areas? If you're feeling displaced, it's about, am I displacing my needs within myself? So it's really about bringing it back to yourself and really asking you, because the only reason why these emotions came up is because there's some kind of deficit within you, and that's why you were triggered in that particular way, or that particular emotion arised in that situation, because it's about you really sort of reinstating a new part of yourself, a new aspect of yourself, and actually releasing some stuff, possibly perceptions, environmental, could be heaps of things that just doesn't fit with you anymore. And so it's really important for you to be able to look at this in as much as you can, a non-judgmental way, and to actually be able to step back from yourself and to look at this. So you just do the best you possibly can with this, and really congratulate yourself when you can and when you are able to do this. So we're going to get on to Monday. What's on Monday? So Monday is about finding your feet. So it's about sort of being a little bit more mindful of where you're walking, how you're coasting through Monday. Are you doing this in a drudgery? You're trying to get through the day? Are you being sort of mindful about what you're really needing from yourself and from other people? They're saying too, for this week, if you can pick, sorry about that buzzing in the back, it's my washing machine going off. If you can pick one thing that you can do and have for your intent for the week. So I'm going to be more present within myself. I'm going to look out for my needs in a higher way, in the best way I possibly can, in a clear way within myself. I'm going to be mindful of how I'm speaking, or how I'm acting, or am I judging? Whatever it is, just one thing, and try to see how that reveals itself throughout the week, and then at the end of the week you can go, okay, cool, what did I learn from this? So we're getting on to Tuesday. So Tuesday is about sort of allowing yourself to express a little bit more. Some of this is to yourself, some of this is kind of work-based as well, and it's also around knowing your worth. It's around knowing what is correct for you as well. It's a little bit around boundaries, and it's about intimacy. So it's about, if it's intimacy can be a really big thing. So it could be around support or your needs, or are you wanting to express this to friends, people that you care for, people around you. So it's all about Tuesday, but it's really about being realistic about this too. First and foremost to yourself, just really being honest about it, and going from there. Okay, so getting on to Wednesday. So Wednesday is, are you allowing yourself to kind of have an even spread, have a balance within your body? Are you doing this from a heart-mind connection? Are you only doing it from your heart? Are you only doing it from your mind or from your head? Now, how are you actually, cruising through Wednesday? And how do you operate? And they're saying this is on a bigger level, on a bigger picture. Like how you're operating on Wednesday is, they're saying, pretty sort of, this is a good representation of how you're actually operating on every day. So are you a bit out of balance within that? And if you are, it's just about recognizing, all right, I'm more in my head, or I'm more in my heart, or, I can do this a little bit more evenly. So it's just about recognizing that, and then actually you can make a conscious choice to that. Okay, I allow myself, and I'm going to be clearer about when I'm operating from both of those aspects of myself, really bringing it into the center to be really balanced and full. Okay, so Thursday, it's on Thursday. So I keep hearing this, like, stinking thinking in the back of my head, and it's about, sort of things around not good enough, about worthiness, about can you accomplish this? It's more about you to you. It's not really about anyone else. But they're also saying that part of this is about discarding some of those old perceptions or those old things that people have possibly told you in the past, which they're saying quite often, not always, but quite often were never true in the first place. You're no good at this, you can never do this, you can't achieve that, oh, you always do it this way, oh, you're like this. It's like, most times with this, it's their perceptions, especially, they said, if they say it like that, anyone who's ever expressed things in that way, they're actually just giving you their stuff. And asking yourself, are you owning this? Are you taking this on? This is something that you want to continue into the rest of 24, or do you actually want to recognize it, see that even it doesn't need to belong to you any longer, and then about releasing that from your system. So getting on to, I think it's Friday, I lost track of the days. Friday. Okay, so Friday, this is about creating more of an alliance within yourself, and more of an aligned living within yourself as well, Friday. And it's really about being comfortable with what you're looking for, what you're wanting, what you're not wanting. It's also about sort of asking yourself, am I giving myself what I need on a daily basis? You know, am I giving myself the space I need? Am I giving myself the social, fun that I'm looking for, that I need? You know, am I allowing myself to be in places in which I feel comfortable? You know, am I putting myself in the places which are not resonating with me and not working for me? So just have a bit of a think about that for Friday. So we're going to do Saturday and Sunday together. Okay, so what's going on for the weekend? I just said, what about for the weekend? You just put anything that you think you need to do, anything that, you know, any sort of conceptions you have about it. Let's just put it aside for a while and just do whatever the hell you feel and just go for it. Enjoy yourself, have some time, have some fun, allow yourself to relax, and to acknowledge actually how well you're doing and what you're doing, and that sort of thing. So yeah, weekend, it's about you doing you, in whatever form that is. So get out, enjoy the sun. If you want to chill, do some chilling. Love hammocks. Maybe get a hammock out, go and lay in a hammock for a couple hours. Yeah, don't know what else to say about that. They're just saying it's all about you and what you want and what's going to be correct for you for the weekend. So thank you very much for joining me. It was quite a cool weekly reading. Lots of really good stuff in there. I hope that washing machine noise wasn't too noisy in the background. So yeah, if you want a session with me, either for mentoring, a mixed modality system, which is what I generally always work with now, around coaching, mentoring, whatever it may be, always using psychic work and energy work, have a look at my website, davidmjohn.com. I'm currently booked up until March at the moment. I do have some spots in March available. So, yep, have a wonderful week. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next week, and lots of love. Okay, goodbye.